Hi, and welcome to John and JP's math session. I will explain question number 2. It says, Rick made a paper football that was 1 1/6 inches long. Carly made one 5/6 of an inch long. How much longer was Rick's paper football than Carly's? So the first step you have to do is write the equation. So it would be 1 1/6 minus 5/6. So they both have the same denominator, and so you can subtract now. So 5 does not go into 1, so you have to cross out the 1 and make it a 0. And so you add one whole, which is also equal to 6/6, and you add the two together, and it equals 7/6. So now you can subtract 5/6 from 7/6, and that would equal 2/6. And 0 minus 0 is equal to 0. So you have no holes, but you have 2/6. 2/6 can be simplified. Since it is even, 2 can go into both 2 and 6. So 2/6 divided by 2 on both ends is equal to 1/3. I'll write that again. 1/3. And that is your final answer. Next problem is John's.
Hi, that's John. What is 4 1/6 plus 3 1/5? So, first thing that you have to do is do 4 1.
Who said borrow?
3
Well, how do you know it doesn't give? How do you know the number doesn't give permission?
5th.
Oh.
Okay, so
never gives it back. JP, I know how to read slides now. I'm gonna do shoplifting. Yeah, shoplifting. No, I would say shopping.
We're doing borrow.
Robbing. Let's do robbing. Except you don't give them their
The answer
Oh, yeah. The other thing.
Okay, so first thing I had to do is do 1 and 1. Does it go into let's see, common denominator. So 1/6, 1/5.
The question, and then we circle D in it. Then we're gonna have to explain. Start recording.
1/6, then 1/5. And so to do.
So you multiply them both by this one by 5.
That's already. So, and then now it's 5 No, wait, no. I have to do.
Multiply 5 times 1.
And then 1 is 5.
No, so that's 5. 6 times 1.
600.
Alright, so now you can add in.
So now you add into 5 plus 6, and that is 11.
30ths.
30.
And then these ones.
Oh yeah. And we have to do 4 plus 3, and that's 7. So this is your final answer. 7 and 11/30. There's JP.
Alright, and now I'm back. So, number 5 says, in music, a 16th note often receives 1/4 of a beat, and an 8th note often receives a half of a beat. How much of a beat would a 16th note and an 8th note receive together? So, when it says together, you know that you're probably adding. So, if you write it out, you have 1/4
30 is your common denominator.
plus
So 1/6. How come you got
1/2.
1 times 5 is 35?
And so you have to find a common denominator. And the common multiples of 2 are 2, 4, 6, and 8. And the common multiples of 4 are 4, 8, and 12. So, you have your common denominator. And so, to get 4, you multiply the top by 1. And you do both ends. It's equal to 1/4. And to find 1/2 as denominator of 4, you have to multiply them by 2. And that equals 2/4. And so now you add the 2 together, and you know that you don't add your 2 denominators, you just add the numerators. And so when you add the numerators, 2 plus 1 is equal to 3. And then you put 4 at the bottom, because that's your common denominator. And so your final answer is 3/4. And if you look at the picture, you would circle A, because A is 3/4. Alright.
Okay, it's Sean again. So we have to do 4 12ths and plus 5 12ths. Okay. And they both have the same denominator. Peter. And then we have to do 9 12 because 5 plus 4 is 9. And divided by 3
First, you're gonna get missing
divided by 3.
so that you can.
And that's equal to 3 fourths. And that is your final answer. So the answer is D.
Okay, so it says Terry and her friends bought a submarine sandwich that was 28 inches long, or 7/9 yards long. They ate 24 inches, or 2/3 of a yard. What part was left? This part doesn't really matter, but this does. Okay, so your equation should look like this. 7/9 minus 2/3. And you have to find the lowest common multiple for the denominators. So the multiples of 3 are 3, 6, 9, and so on. The multiples of 9 are 9, 18, 27, and so on. And you can see you have found your lowest common multiple. So to get 9 for 7/9, you multiply this by 1, because this is one step over. So whatever you do to the bottom, you have to do the top. So that would equal 7/9 minus 2/3. And to find 2/3, you have to multiply it by 3 because there's 3 steps over. And so times 3. Whatever you do to the bottom, you have to do the top. Vice versa. That would equal 6/9. And so you subtract these two, and you subtract these two, and you get 1, and you never subtract the denominators, and so that would equal 1/9. And so you cannot simplify. And so that is your final answer. But you have to look over here on the picture. And if you look at A, that's not it. B, no. C, yes. And D, no. So C is your final answer.